This is Andrew Huberman.
Andrew Huberman.
Andrew Huberman.
Andrew Huberman.
America's most loved, renowned neuroscientist hailing from Stanford. He is the host of the Huberman Labs podcast, where he talks about all things health, wellness, and the human body. And this is me.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
A 26-year-old aspiring YouTuber trying to break out of the matrix and make his dreams come true. Now, over the course of the past few weeks, I've been lazy, unmotivated, and downright apathetic. So, over the course of the next 30 days, I'll be trying Andrew Huberman's science-backed routine to hopefully jumpstart my life and become the best version of myself ever. Damn! But what is Andrew Huberman's billion-dollar routine, you say? Andrew Huberman starts his day by waking up between 5:30 and 6:30 a.m. Next, he will hydrate his body with some form of electrolytes, usually in the form of pink salt. After that, he will make his way outside to partake in some sun exposure to boost his mood and energy. Holy shit! He will then partake in a deliberate cold exposure. Around this time, it has been 90 minutes since waking up. And finally, the moment I've been waiting for all morning, caffeine.
Suck.
Feeling good, he then works out intensely for roughly an hour, usually in the form of strength training. We did it! Holy shit! After lunch, he will partake in some NSDR, non-sleep deep rest. Basically, another meditational session, and this is again to focus himself, clear those thoughts, ground himself so that he can be productive in the afternoon. After this, he'll go for some evening cardio, then he'll have his dinner, some form of light reading, and probably go to bed afterwards. I don't know, I just feel like it's not gonna work. I am 21 days into following Andrew Huberman's billion-dollar routine, and I do not feel any better. I still am so dependent on caffeine to function. All right, and so my mood is not improving, my energy is not improving. I feel like I just feel like average across the board, and I just want to feel like I'm good at something. It's just so frustrating. Maybe I should just give up. So even though we were feeling down because we weren't making huge progress, we continued to follow through with the routine because we are not quitters on this channel. All right, come here. Hey, come on. Over the course of the next few days, I continued to follow the routine, hoping to feel motivated and alive again. But then something incredible happened. So first, my dogs woke me up at 5 a.m. Really, only one of them woke me up at 5 a.m. because he was just hungry and wanted chicken.
Yep, what you see is legit. My dog wakes me up at 5 in the morning because he wants chicken.
And then, around that point, I decided to watch some Andrew Huberman clips to see if I was missing something. And then I saw this video.
The single best thing you can do for your sleep, your energy, your mood, your wakefulness, your metabolism is to get natural light in your eyes early in the day. Ideally, that would be a walk.
So regardless of how tired and shitty I was feeling, I decided to get up, go outside, and walk my other dog. And it was in this moment that I felt for the first time in my entire life energized. Like the sun was waking me up, I felt rejuvenated, and I felt motivated to actually want to work, to actually go through the motions without any caffeine fueling me. And it was not until I started working later that day that I had this crazy focus, and I realized I still haven't had any caffeine yet. And over the past few days, I felt absolutely incredible. I was motivated, I entered a flow state easily, I was able to get all my work done, and it was the best feeling ever. I felt like for the first time in my entire life, I became the best version of myself ever. And then it finally happened. It was day 30 of doing Andrew Huberman's routine every single day. It is 7 a.m. and we're about to do our deliberate cold exposure for the day. There's a little bit of a hike to get there. But before we do that, I'm gonna give you my 3 best parts about this routine. First thing in the morning, before anything else, going outside, getting that sunlight, and getting a walk in, best thing for you. Best thing for your mood and energy. The next best thing is what we're about to do, which is get a cold plunge in, or some form of deliberate cold exposure. And it'll make all the hard things you're about to do easier. Eat the frog first thing in the morning. And the last thing is to delay caffeine. I used to rely on caffeine first thing in the morning all the time. But delaying caffeine by up to 2 hours made the coffee actually hit me and made it work even better. So these are my 3 best things about this entire routine. Now the 2 things I hate about this routine: fasting's cool, I like it, but I'm not a big fan of it right now. I'm trying to put on muscle, and it's not that great for that. And the salty water. Honestly, Replace that with coconut water. You don't fast, you can have coconut water first thing. It has potassium, sodium, and all the other electrolytes, and it tastes freaking amazing. So those are my recommendations. Take it for what you will. But this routine, I can confidently say, changed my entire life. Subscribe, bitches! And yep, that's my morning cold plunge.